Buy now, pay later. Credit is now a swell way to purchase your favorite items. Good evening, this is Fox News. I'm Tony.
And I'm co-anchor Tony.
Now, Tony, don't you just hate it when you can't afford a ritzy coat?
Yes, Tony, I do hate that.
It's horse feathers. Thanks to credit, we can pay 10% off any item we want and pay the rest in monthly debts. Now that's a good deal. In other news, Henry Ford's Model T automobiles are selling like hotcakes. Better take care of these spiffy automobiles. A man in the main drag in New York decided to drive ossified. This resulted in a lousy accident. The man was pinched and will spend 10 years in a cage. Advertising is becoming very popular nowadays. Lately, we've seen how the Hole Proof Hosiery Company has been making some good money by advertising and using young Shiba flatbreads on their posters. In fact, many companies are making good money. Coca-Cola is one of the most popular drinks right now. How's your bread today? Listerine mints will keep your bread smelling fresh all day. Gerard Toastberg is now a cake eater. Women are going crazy for the toaster. An excellent way to make breakfast and sure keeps my smeller happy. What about you, Tony?
Sure does, my friend. I own one myself.
Don't we all? Moving on. A fall guy was pinched after his own father bumped off a flapper last night outside the theater. Police had the situation all wet. Coming up next, we will introduce a report on the new Lucky Strike cigarettes and also an exclusive interview with the Big Cheese, R.A. Patterson, right after these short messages.
So for your own real deep down smoking enjoyment, smoke that smoke of fine tobacco, Lucky Strike.
Toasted to give you the best taste yet. It's the toasted cigarette they take.
Welcome back. Lucky Strike is the new dog of today. Lucky Strike cigarettes make copacetic Shibas and cake eaters. And if you're already a Shiba or a cake eater, these 12 cigarettes also keep your sex appeal high, or even better than before. Even though this company has been around since 1871, they are just now becoming popular. Thanks to their new slogans, when tempted to reach for Lucky instead, or reach for Lucky instead of sweet, sales have already doubled. On a personal note, since I started smoking, I have already lost 20 pounds. This has lifted my self-esteem dramatically, or to even greater heights. I have to say, one of my favorite things about smoking Lucky Strike cigarettes is when I have a cough, it helps with my sore throat. And I have to say, I've been smoking for about 1 year maybe. How about you, Tony?
Actually, Tony, I've been smoking for about 5 months. Let me tell you, I feel great.
Well, smoking is great. Well, anyways, after trying it my first time, I became addicted like many other Americans. And according to statistics, the top buyer are flappers. They really enjoy the benefits of smoking. And you'd have to be all wet if you think that smoking is bad for you. That being said, let's move on to the interview with Glenn Fairchild and the Big Cheese, R.A. Patterson.
Thank you, Tony. I'm recording live from Richmond, Virginia with R.A. Patterson. So, when was the first time you introduced Lucky Strike to the American people?
I introduced this brand in 1871 in Richmond, Virginia.
So what type of product was Lucky Strike?
Lucky Strike was first a chewing tobacco and later was a cigarette.
Were Lucky Strike successful in sales?
Yes, sales increased more than 300% during the first year of advertising.
So what does the slogan, "It's toasted" mean?
It's to inform the consumer that tobacco is toasted instead of sun-dried.
How is toasting the tobacco better than sun-drying it?
Toasting the tobacco makes a more desirable taste to the cigarette.
Well, thank you for having me here.
Alright, pleasure.
Back to you, Tony.
Thank you, Glenn.
Anyway, that's all for tonight, folks. Stay tuned until next time on Fox News. Good night.
Where's my tea? I love my tea.